Race number 11, Luna Rossa, Prada, Pirelli, INEOS, Britannia. Luna Rossa, Prada, Pirelli look like their time or distance is bang on, steaming in at around 35 knots. And then they come onto the start box, not too far away. Here comes INEOS, Britannia. Allowed to enter in 2 minutes. They'll be just a little bit behind that, but...
Slowly up now.
They peel now, killing 122.
The object of the game here
to
put your opponent on the back foot off the start line.
Okay, killing a minute.
This is the umpires. Early entry penalty, GBR. Early entry penalty, GBR.
Okay, so
Oh, that is a big penalty there for the British. They must have entered the entry zone early. They will have a penalty, but they will be trying to wash that penalty off as quick as they can. Hearing from umpire Richard Slater there. Disaster for INEOS.
we are past ley line committee. One more of those, and we are good.
Coming up the number.
To leeward is fine, I think.
Who's here? What's coming up?
We are 9 to kill pin.
Hey, ready for a little high mode here?
Killing 7. Should be able to...
Okay, high mode now.
Gas
Trim
from
up,
here.
boys.
Coming out. Coming out. 5. Okay, right wheel. Killing 4.
We are racing pin. We are racing pin.
Inside the last 30 seconds to the start of race 11.
Happy to be
Penalty.
Killing 1 to the pin.
Entering early for INEOS, Britannia.
Killing 4 on the line.
Actually, this is a good position.
Little chip on, guys. Just a quick.
Open the pin. Obviously, yes. Right on, get started. Yeah, nice.
Not in a
Nice,
rush.
lads. 8, 7, 6, 5, working up 4, all the way. 3, hold, 2, 1, gun.
All in.
We are a go in race 11. Luna Rossa, Prada, Pirelli, INEOS,
Okay,
Britannia.
low mode here. Going low. Let's try to base penalty with a low mode, okay? So keep the speed here.
45 seconds, still got
I think hammering on the next stack is going to be our game.
So the British with a penalty for entering early, they have to lose basically 75 metres relative to Luna Rossa, Prada, Pirelli here.
This is the umpires, GBR boundary penalty, GBR boundary penalty.
Starting fast.
A couple of unforced errors there for the British.
Come low here. Yeah, you've got the band, that's good. Yeah, got 10 seconds to burn it. Hey, flat to leeward here. No, you haven't.
Penalty clear, penalty clear.
Yeah, go. Nice.
Big push, lads.
Coming to -1, guys.
Smash it. There we go.
Lefty phase, so I'm going to go straight.
Just over the entry line there early by the smallest of margins there. The British pushing super hard. You just don't need to quite push that hard on entry, so a bit of an unforced error there. They'll be disappointed with that, followed up by a boundary penalty. So you're not going to win races with those unforced errors, unfortunately.
Nice numbers, guys. Happy to push a smidge of leeward till. Okay.
Just having a look at their second penalty from the British here, Shirley, and as the boat's coming into the boundary there, and again just pushing it hard, and crikey's just over it. I mean, it's like tennis, the ball's either in or out, and you know, they've been out both times, so double fault.
Luna Rossa, Prada, Pirelli heading into the top mark for the first time. They will take the right-hand mark as you see it and head down on leg number 2 in race 11 of the Louis Vuitton preliminary regatta here off the coast of Barcelona.
A little bit of a righty phase.
Think we got to follow him, huh? Yeah, okay. We can follow them. Yeah. Okay, might well. Down in 5. Hands on the move.
INEOS Britannia pretty much following on a direct path of the trail of Luna Rossa.
100.
We've seen a bit of a change in the wind, a bit of a left shift, and it has got a bit lighter, and we're expecting a big swing round to the left-hand side later on this evening, so maybe it's the start of that.
2, 1, 8. Turning. Fire well. 2, 1. Going board.
Jack to windward. I will focus on performance, Jimmy. You think
Yeah, no worries.
That was a good call by Francesco Bruni. I mean, really just not worrying so much about the opposition, but getting the maximum out of these laps.
Okay, let's stay this side of pressure for now. Yes, really nice let down.
Oh, yeah, that's
So nice gains back here.
Pressure is pulsing a lot, okay guys?
Good job, so we match, boys. That's quite a big lefty.
Copy.
INEOS have done really well on this run. They've taken 50 metres out of the Italians.
I was a little late. Past the ley line, boys. Positive.
Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli down to the bottom gate for the first time. They head up through the top to start thinking about that halfway mark, and they go around confidently. Given that bonus, double penalties for INEOS Britannia. One at the start, then at the boundary, but they're chasing and they will chase hard. We've seen already they've got a good boat speed. Can they close down?
Okay, what's coming up now?
Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli.
35 to boundary. Okay, mate's coming on, boys. Okay, my Trav, not Trav. Right, Leeward Hill. Yep. Where's Breeze? Yeah,
Coming down. Hey, good up on angle. Coming up.
He's to leeward of me a bit. Let me do this.
Slight gain it would appear if you look at those meters between the two boats by INEOS Britannia on this upwind leg. Slight gain, you can see it.
I think it's got lighter at that top end of the course. The conditions are definitely changing and becoming more and more unstable.
I just wonder whether that plays into the window of INEOS Britannia and how it performs in different air.
Only 8 to 9 knots of breeze now at the top end of the course, Stephen. So definitely we're seeing a drop in pressure. So going to be interesting this next lap or two.
Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli leading INEOS Britannia into the top gate to complete the halfway mark of race number 11 in the Louis Vuitton preliminary regatta here on the Mediterranean off the coast of Barcelona.
No reason to go slow here.
Ouch.
That breeze is dropping, and seeing some still good performance of INEOS Britannia downwind here. So it's, you know, you're only again one wobbly manoeuvre away from a pass. So really interesting to see the VMG on both boats there. Just a little better to INEOS Britannia in general on the downwind. So it'll be interesting to see how they go towards the bottom.
Both teams would have made their sail selection based on 12 to 14 knots, what we saw pre-start. Yeah. How much of an effect is that to be on the smaller jib and having to search for power?
Definitely hard exiting the manoeuvres with smaller jibs on for sure in the lighter air, and in a straight line you're still trying to get the power out, but it's exiting the manoeuvres. It just is so difficult when you get to the very, very bottom range of both the mainsail and the jibs. So you can see there the power of that twin skin mainsail, huge mast rotation and camber in that mainsail now, and even the smaller jibs really, really deep. So very, very minimal Cunningham, very, very stood sections to really generate that horsepower out of the rig.
Even just watching that, a massive amount of adjustments, as you say, to the mast, to the traveller. There's a lot going on as the winds drop now.
Still showing a little bit of gate bias on our side, on the left side.
Just give me one round up.
Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli, and the Louis Vuitton preliminary regatta will come across the line and bank win number 3 and give them 3 points to equal Emirates Team New Zealand, who are up next against Alinghi Red Bull Racing. But they'll be feeling good about that. Are they heading towards the final of the prelim regatta?
Nice.
Confirmation now of race 11 in the Louis Vuitton preliminary regatta. Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli get the win. Win number 3. It's by 46 seconds over INEOS Britannia.